This is Blind Views, and that's how I see it.
Okay, this is Blind Views, and that's the way I see it.
This is Blind Views, and that's the way I see it.
I am BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews. That's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
Hi, I'm BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
Because I'm BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews,
and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's how I see it.
I'm BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews, and that's the way Sammy and I see it.
This is BlindViews. That's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it from the Riverwalk in San Antonio, Texas.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
Fluffy, get back here. Oh, hey. This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it. Now, Fluffy,
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
これはブラインドビューダリー。それは私がそれを見る方法です。
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
this is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews. That's how I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews,
And that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it. Towboat style.
Yeah, this is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it. Oh yeah.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews, and that is the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews, that's the way I see it. I'm BlindViews,
And that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
We're BlindViews, and that's the way we see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews,
I'm BlindViews.
and I'm BlindViews. That's the way we see it.
I'm BlindViews.
And that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews, and that's how Bandit and I see it.
This is BlindViews. This is the way we see it.
What was that thing you say?
That's the way I see it.
That's it. That's the way he sees it. Not me. I can't say that, but he can say that.
He doesn't lie to you. Beware of the bats. They might just poop on your head.
What's up, everybody? I made it. That's right. Sorry didn't make it last week, but yeah, my eyes have been giving me fits. I do have surgery on the 6th. Hopefully by 8th, 9th, I should be able to see a little bit. But yeah, so yeah, it is as my eyes allow, I will be I'll be on here. Ooh, that was a good one, wasn't it? You know it was. The bats. Hello. That's right. Let's start with some bats. You know why we gotta talk about bats? Because Timmy is going a little bit batty. Poor Timmy. He doesn't know which way is up anymore.
Timmy! Because one thing I got, plenty of money.
Plenty of other people's money. That's right. What's up, everybody? Over there in Chatland. There you guys are over there. Boom. That's your screen dedicated to you. It's all yours. That's it. You have a whole monitor all to yourself. So let's see. What else we got going on here today? Oh, evening. Thanks, Mayhem. Guess I can pop some chat up here. Tim is batshit crazy. And plenty of crap. That's right. Oops. You're behind? Okay, we'll cover it. Trust me. There's Vic. What's up, Vic? There's my Carolyn. Oh my. Margaret. I'm Margaret. No, I'm Margaret. Will the real Margaret please stand up? All right. I would like everyone to do me a favor, and then we will get started here. And that favor is throw some carrots. Throw some carrots, please. In memory of my dear friend. Been thinking about her, missing her. So, if you don't mind, fill that screen up with some carrots. Whip some carrots around, folks. Do appreciate it. Alrighty. There we go. That's what I like to see. That's right. So if you see carrots flying around, you don't have carrots. That is for our dear, lovely friend Lola from Lost on Land again, who is no longer with us, unfortunately. Still missed. So yes, that's what the carrots are all about. Let's see. Let me see. this would be her.
I'm BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
That's good old Lola. Yeah. Awesome. All right. So, people that film side restaurants like Tim have no class. Nobody wants you to critique food while you're... Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's right. Well, the real... Remember how I used to do the fake thing? Yeah, Margaret. All right, let's get into it. Let's just get into it real quick. We'll jump into it. I appreciate everybody who threw the carrots. Working on school assignments. Cool. Who is Margaret? All right. Margaret is supposedly, according to Tim, Sarasota Tim, Margaret is the ringleader. Margaret is the person who has all of the channels and is doing, what's Tim's word? Disparaging things and making disparaging remarks. All right, here's the deal. Tim is desperate. All right. His views are way down. Okay. And I do mean way down. Let me get over here where I need to be. Maybe try and blind guy things. Where it is? There it is. Okay. Yeah, he's his stuff isn't doing that good. Okay. Until right here. Yeah, sorry, I don't have the whole thing up. I've screwed up, but yeah. Threatening emails and phone calls and texts, which are blah, 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 blah. But it has 11,000 views amongst all his 1,000 and 2,000 view videos, okay? And since he got, you know how Tim does, when he hits it big on something, he has to repeat. So he had to do another one. Exposing fake review and hate channels. Yeah, it's all uncovered. He figured it all out. It's Margaret. And that one got 4,000. But see, here's the thing. Here's what the deal is. Like I said, Timbo is very, very desperate for views. So all he has to do is taunt and bait the hate channels. So everybody go, oh shit, because I mean he's so boring. He hasn't been doing anything. I still haven't clicked on a video. I've been watching the usual. Well, I just watched Ray, Life and Vibe. She went over 2 of the videos real quick. So that's how I watch them. I get what Olive Oil put out. And of course, everybody else just went. But anyway, I watched everybody's stuff. But that's what it is. Tim does dumb shit, says goofy shit that doesn't make any sense. So everybody goes, oh, did you see what Tim did in this video? In this video, Tim did this. So whoosh, everybody runs over to watch that video. And there you go. Tim goes from 2,000 views to 11,000 views because he taunted and baited all the hate channels. He won. It succeeded. He got exactly what he wanted. He went over and said, I know who it is. It's Margaret. They run all these channels. They have all the channels. There's one person. Well, if you look at me and then you look at Grifters Anonymous, not the same person. Ray, yeah, much prettier than I am. Yeah, not the same person. So there's 3 channels. Oh, let's see. We have Miss Vicky. Nope. She doesn't look like any of us either. So there's 4 channels. So I guess all the rest of the people, I guess Olive Oil and Darling and Dino and Atomic Stage, I guess they're all Margaret. I don't know. But It doesn't make any sense, okay? He's just running at the gums. He doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He's just full of it. He's just, like I said, I know what I can do. These people aren't talking about me because I'm so fucking boring. I'm not doing anything. I have to do something stupid, like shake my twig and berries in my refrigerator reflection, or talk about going over and rallying the troops to go over and mass flag all these people. That'll get their attention. That'll send them over here, and ta-da. Everybody rushed. Go over, Tim. Look, Tim's video. He's talking about us. Oh my God, it's Margaret. Oh my God, look what he's doing. And woof, his views went through through the roof, which is cool. Hey, whatever it takes. Everybody, it's not just benefiting Tim, it's benefiting everybody else. I'm sure Olive Oil and Darling and everybody else, I'm sure they got some pretty good views off it because Tim's being a moron. Hopefully I'll have people come over and watch this and I'll get some off of it too. Hopefully Ray, we'll see what happens. But it's not just Tim that's benefiting, because we all benefit from Tim's stupidity. The thing about him baiting people is that he steps on his own dick. Telling people to mass flag. Yes. Yeah. He's dumb. He's dumb. Now there is some correspondence that goes on behind the scenes here, and stuff is talked about, and Tim's lazy. Tim's dumb. Tim is going to be his own demise because he doesn't know what's going on. All right. Tim talks about all this. Oh, these people are disparaging me and they're slanderous and they're doing. Tim doesn't know what slander is. He doesn't know what slander is. He has no idea. It's dumb. His empty threats, I don't know. If they worry some people, God bless you. I hope you figured out. It's nothing to be worried about. His empty threats mean nothing to me. I went through it with Tater, Nomadic Fanatic. He's going to fly out. He's going to sue me. He's going to fly. I guess I got to fly out to the East Coast and because I'm going to go do this. And he should be getting served with papers any day now. Well, it's been months, literally months, and I haven't received anything yet. Those empty threats don't scare the shit out of me at all. So it's just, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about dumb shit. Because, see, here's the thing. Tim thinks in his warped little mind that he has 130,000 people that are behind him and they're all going to go rushing over and they're going to rally. And 130,000 people are going to go over and mass flag all of our channels and we're all going to get shut down because he has 130,000 people behind him rallying for him. But there's only one hater, and that's that Margaret. There's only one person that doesn't like Tim, and 130,000 that are just rallying around him, kissing his fucking little feet. That's how delusional this poor dude is. I feel sorry for him. He doesn't know who Margaret is. He doesn't know anything about Margaret. He doesn't know what's going on. He just like the fake emails that everybody else got on our side of it, it was from Tim's mom and, and Tim's son and Tim's ex-wife and Tim's this and all that other shit. Ooh, I know who it is. It's Tim. No. Just like you don't know who Margaret is, we don't know who sent all the emails to everybody else doing all the dumb shit. And we could probably find out. Tim, not so much. He's too stupid. And Tim runs around and falsely accuses people with no basis. None at all. Nothing. Oh, it's all those channels. It's all those yeah, it's those hater channels. What you need to do, people, is you all need to go over Tim, you here, let me tell you, I'm gonna be a good guy, Tim. I know you're all positivity and you're all Christian and godlike and you're all about helping people and everything. I am gonna help you out. when you tell people to go mass flag and mass report people for no reason, yes, and I'm saying no reason, that is against YouTube policy. So, when these people that you send over, your 130,000 lovely souls, they are going to get in trouble because they're going to go, we looked at this. This is nothing. They're not bullying, harassing. They're playing a clip of you saying it. It's all within the rules. So by you getting your masses, trying to recruit 130,000 imaginary souls to run over and mass flag people because you think that Margaret is running all of our channels and that they need to come. You're asking for it, Timmy. Because all somebody has to do is pull up your little video where you say that and go, no, Mr. YouTube, see, my channel doesn't need to be shut down, and here's why. He sent all these people over to me. Ta-da! It's his video. His little flat head and his mouth going, he's the one perpetuating all this. And here, I'll put it in terms that you, Mr. Timothy, can understand. Okay? Just like all those people that said, including our president and, MSNBC and the ladies on The View and a whole bunch of other people, even congressmen, but just like those people that said, Trump must be stopped at any and all cost. That drove that young man to do what he did, and now he lost his life, right? Because those people said he must be stopped at all cost. You're doing the same thing. They must be stopped. You 130,000 souls there. Since you like to use all that stuff and compare us to that young man, well, you are doing just what those people who caused that attempted assassination on former President Trump. You're doing the same thing there. Do you understand that? Mr. Timbo, do you get it? And look, Tim doesn't do anything on his own. He says it in his videos. So there you go. It's not slander because I'm saying the truth and if it's not the truth, it's because you lied to us in your video. You say, Timbo, Timothy. Timber! You say, well, I say I'm going here, and this guy, he plots my route and tells me where I can stop and where I can pee and how I should hold it and how many times I should shake it. And then he tells me I should pull my pants up and then pull up my zipper. And he tells me I should go back in my car. And he tells me that I can go down here. And then he tells me to go over here. And they tell me I can go to this place and I should look at this place. And he tells me every turn and everything. He tells me everything. I should eat cornflakes in the fucking morning. I can't do anything without somebody telling me. That's what Timmy says. So finally, Timmy was told, hey, Timbo, dumbass. Yeah, you think it's some Margaret and us hate channel. Just like Tater has no clue. When Tater used to come over, oh, well, BlindViews is going on to my Patreon and telling me. He's so dumb. Someone that makes a living off of YouTube. It's their income. It's their job. It's the only way that this homeless moron makes a living is on YouTube and doesn't know anything about how the internet works. Tim, there's Reddit, just to name one. There's all kinds of sites out there on the World Wide Web. That's right, the internet. It's full of sites. Not just YouTube and Facebook and Tickety-Talk. No, there's other stuff. So there could be Margaret, could be anyone on any site. But you narrowed it down to YouTube, and now you're telling all these people to come running over to all these channels on YouTube and falsely report them because they're not doing anything wrong. They're doing nothing wrong. Nothing against terms of service. Not a damn thing. But you don't have a clue. Well, it has to be these YouTubers. It has to be these hate channels. They have so many. Oh, they're disparaging me. It's the word I like. It's the word of the day. Disparaging. I learned that word one day, and I use it all over. Everyone's disparaging me. I don't disparage people. I never give a disparaging review. I don't disparage anyone. You disparage me. Disparage, disparage. Let me see how many times I can use it in a fucking paragraph. Well, look a little bit further than YouTube there, dipshit. It has nothing to do with anybody. And again, you're the one, not us, that are breaking YouTube policy by encouraging, demanding your 130,000 beautiful souls. Would Christians really do that? Is that what good, God-fearing, positivity embracing people, is that what they would do? Just go on the attack and mass flag people that aren't doing anything against any policies? Well, if they do, I hope they do, because they're the ones that are going to be shit out of luck. And Timothy, not only will you probably be in trouble for sending them all over, once all those people are in YouTube jail for 2 weeks, a month, however long it is, depending on if they did anything before, they're not going to be able to watch your videos there, Timbo. And guess what happens to your videos then? Oh, you're really going to have to piss off the hater channels so they drive more people over there. Because once your loyal followers get in trouble for following your dumb shit, they won't be able to watch your shit because they'll be in YouTube jail. So again, all the hater channels. Margaret is a euphemism for hater now. Oh, shit. But it's just, he's so dumb. So I will just say again to all the hater channels, though, if you have any doubt, and you have a minute, just run over every day, pull up one, just go look at the policies, read through them, remember where you were, go back the next day, read another one or two, know the policies, especially pertain to what you do and how you do things. Okay? Now, before I go on, I'm going to say this. I know I sound like a pompous asshole sometime. I know I sound like I'm, but that's just my nature. I grew up in a place and a time where, it wasn't, I feel, no one gives a shit. No one cares how you feel. Shut up. Oh, I got bullied. Everybody got bullied. Get over yourself. I think I'm hurt. Walk it off, rub some dirt. That's when I grew up. So I don't care about all this wham, wham, wham bullshit. Wham, wham, wham. Violin. Don't care. Sorry. I don't mean to hurt people's feelings. I don't mean to sound like a crash asshole all the time. Very brash and brazen and just say, but this is the deal. I want to tell everybody this. And I'm not telling you not to do it. I'm not telling you to do it. I'm just telling you this, and this is the God's honest truth. Okay? Disclaimers are worthless. I do them for fun. Here's my disclaimer. Tim's an asshole, and I'm going to do a video about it. Disclaimers are worthless, and here, let me give you an example. Now, if you walk into a grocery store and you get a cart and you walk over and you stop, you go, hey, excuse me. I'm here to inform you that I know that Statute 25, Section 4 says that shoplifting is illegal. I am not going to shoplift. I am here. I have money, and I know I'm allowed to shop here, so I'm going to go buy some things. I just wanted to tell you all that. It's a disclaimer. I am not a shoplifter. And then you push your cart, and you go through the aisle, and you put stuff in your bag, and you walk out of the store, and you don't pay. When the man comes out and says, you're under arrest for shoplifting, do you go, apparently you didn't hear my disclaimer. I said I'm not a shoplifter. Therefore I'm not. so you can't get me in trouble. Sorry. Doesn't work that way. The same thing goes if you go into the store and you get your little grocery cart and you go shop and you put stuff in your cart. You go to checkout, you put it up there. They ring you all up and you pay. And as you walk out the door, they go, you're under arrest. For what? For shoplifting. I didn't shoplift, but you didn't give us a disclaimer. Therefore, we can bust you for shoplifting. Doesn't work that way. The same thing goes for YouTube. Oh, I'm here. This is fair use, blah, 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 blah. Well, I don't do that. If I don't break fair use laws, I can't get in trouble for fair use. Ta-da! If I say, hey, this is fair use, and I violate those policies, just because I put a fucking disclaimer up doesn't mean I can't get in trouble. Just like the example at the grocery store. So, again, I'm not telling you to, not telling you not to, but if you want to waste your time, you can take that little disclaimer, you can print it out, and you can wipe your ass with it because that's all it's good for. And I know, it's just like everything else. This is Blind Views, and you don't have to agree with me, but that's the way I see it, because that's the way it is.
Timmy!
So, now, I want to talk about something really fun, okay? Now, you want to talk about getting in trouble? Let's talk about getting in trouble. Let's talk about, hopefully, we'll see Tim getting in trouble, because let me tell you what's happening. Here's what's happening. Florida is cracking down. They're cracking down everywhere, but Florida is having the shits of it. These PPP loan fraudsters, oh yeah. They're tired of it. They're looking, and they're looking hard.
They were tracked down by a COVID-19 task force formed in March of 2020, consisting of multiple government agencies that essentially followed receipts that led them ultimately to the courtroom. U.S. Attorney Roger Handberg is going after every one of them.
We often see the real egregious aspects of these cases in the spending, because a lot of times the spending is on luxury cars.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that, folks? Oh, let's listen. Do we know anybody who went and said that they had a business that they had to keep open? They had overhead. They had maybe employees to pay. They had a payroll to keep up with, but went and bought cars and RVs. Do we know anybody like that? Just off the top of your head, folks. Can you think of anybody? I don't know.
Luxury cars, luxury homes.
That can be said for Kenneth Landers, who's the founder of a nonprofit called the American Veterans Service Project. He was found guilty for abusing the payroll protection program, which gave money out to prop up businesses during the pandemic. It was commonly one of the most abused programs. Landers instead spent some of the money on a 1970 Jaguar XKE Roadster.
Yeah, see, we know a guy who spent money on keeping his business afloat, on paying overhead on a office he didn't have, on paying employees that he didn't have, on keeping up with payroll that he didn't have. What did he do? I think he bought a car and then traded that in on a truck, and he bought an RV. Isn't that what happened? I think I remember that.
And that's just $80,000 or so of the $900,000 the court ordered him to forfeit.
We saw people who were taking businesses that were defunct or didn't have the revenues they claimed to have, or the employees they claimed to have, and use those to get loans.
Handberg expects to see more cases like this as they continue to track down the COVID relief funding.
It's galling that there's individuals out there who took advantage of that historic situation and are trying to line their own pockets. And so the message I have is we are continuing to work on these cases.
You get 'em.
We're continuing to turn over every rock, to follow up on every lead. And if we can find perpetrators of this fraud, we are going to bring those cases to be able to do justice.
Go get him, Roger. Go get him, Roger. That's right. So, I mean, I've had people come over here when I talked about this before, about good old Timmy. And they're like, oh, everybody did it. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Well, yeah. See, who has to pay that shit back? Not Timbo. You and I in our taxes. You know? And so, yeah, you can't tell me. And I know, we'll talk about Mr. Bloated fucking Mosquito here in a minute, but that bloated prick. Oh, Timmy was a YouTube star. Now he didn't qualify for shit. That PPP loan was for people to keep their businesses running, to pay overhead. Timmy didn't have any overhead. He didn't have an office. He didn't have phone lines and electric bills and desks and copiers and all other bullshit. He didn't have none of that. He didn't have employees. He didn't have payroll to keep up with. He didn't have anything. He took that money and he took the EIDL, and he took that, and he took the extra unemployment and everything. He took all that free money. He got real comfortable. He bought all kinds of shit, and then he said, well, fuck it. I'm retiring at 62 because I like this sitting around doing nothing and getting all kinds of money from the government. Why not continue for the rest of my life? And that's what the lazy prick did. So, there you go. And I'm not saying you better do an investigation on Morgan's ice cream lady. I don't have to do an investigation on her. I already did put a video up. YouTube got mad and took it down because it was private information that was free for everyone. But yes, she did it. Her husband's already in jail for doing the same thing. But anyway, those people, they're finding them. They're finding them. And Timmy is,
You see that little check mark?
And Timmy.
Who the fuck is Nomadic Fanatic? Oh.
So yeah, Timmy, he's not out of the woods yet because they're still looking. They're still looking. They're gonna turn over some rocks, and Timmy might be underneath one of them. Now, I'm not telling you. I'm definitely not telling you in no way, shape, or form. I'm telling you to go over and mass report. No. That's a no. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. I'm not like Tim. See, I'm better than Tim. I know the rules. But all I will say is if his minions come over and start mass flagging and mass reporting, again, snag up that video of him saying that. So if anything does come of it, and YouTube, because sometimes YouTube just does and waits and goes, go ahead, appeal it and we'll deal with it then. So they kind of react real quick sometimes, as we saw with Sage. He got his channel back because he did nothing wrong. So so that we can use that to say, here it is. This is why it was a mass flagging and mass reporting at the call of this gentleman right here, and he will be in big time trouble. So yeah, he doesn't know what he's doing. He's pretty dumb when it comes to all that. So good old Timmy. He's clueless. So he better get the guy that tells him how to wipe his ass and how to drive and do everything. He better find him and get him to tell him how YouTube works, because he is going to get himself in trouble. He's going to dig himself a hole. He's going to fuck up his channel and his money, his income stream. And we all know. I mean, look who Timmy's friends are, right? Look at this. Remember this video? Remember this guy and his claim that him and his wife have been married for... No, not even close. That's been debunked. We've seen her trying to get away from the camera and them grabbing her by her wrists and pulling her back and Tim touching her and those creepy bastards. Well, this guy here, good old Monty. Remember good old Monty, the one who doxed my wife? Well, he has a little, one of those mail order brides, one of those ones that he bought. See, these are the kind of people that stick up for Tim and Tim associates with, because Tim, he wants to go over there so bad. He talks about the Philippines all the time. He talks about going over there and getting one of them subservient women and doing all that. He's just, and we saw his little video where he's looking, oh, look at them guys surfing out there. Oh, poof, locked onto that little Asian girl. Oh, yeah, see them guys surfing? No, Tim, we don't. All we see is a little Asian girl. Look at them guys surfing. Oh, right there by the tree. Oh, yeah, look, yeah. He was locked onto her. And there's his buddy, Johnny. Oh, yeah, we've been married for 100 years. We're celebrating our 90th anniversary. And they were only married a couple years. And then good old Monty. That's right, the guy who lives in Florida. An avid cruiser. Yeah, he's got a little Asian something. Because you can look at that big bloated no-neck prick and you can tell that he has to buy his shit. Because no one would spend any time with him unless he was paying. That's right. So these are the kind of people that good old righteous Timmy. That's right. Good old Christian Timmy. That's who he hangs out with. Those disgusting ass creepy people that are just so kind to women. Yeah. Monty is nasty. Yes, he is. Yeah, good luck getting Tim to pay for anything. No word from Teddy for months. No word of Johnny Vegas since last night. Tina vanished. Even Timmy. I mean, come on. Tim is just... He's a user. Oh, wow. That's crazy. What's up? They will take care of you on your dreams, but respect them to get them angry or get them angry. You will lose a testicle faster than blinking an eye. I know. See, but Tim doesn't know that shit. He's too dumb. I miss Vicky. He has no idea about much of anything. Oh, let's see. Hey. But Timmy, here's the thing about Tim. See, well, not the thing, another thing. Tim has this good guy act, and oh, I'm here. My channel is this. It's all about. But yeah, he has this whole, I'm a Christian, I'm all about positivity, and I'm all this and that and the other, and I'm the good guy, I'm the good channel, they're the hate channels. Look, let me tell you something there, Timbo. I said it once before, but I'm going to say it again. Here's the thing. First of all, your little pay it forward. Yeah, that's nothing. That's nothing. A cup of coffee for somebody and a bagel. Who gives a shit? I saved people's lives for nothing, for free. Didn't get paid. There, that's paying it forward. Served my community for over 10 years until my eyes went. And do you know anything about religion, Tim? Anything at all? Anything? Let me just, I know, I'm just going to throw some things out there, and I'm sure you have probably no idea. We even start at the beginning. At the very beginning, Genesis. That's right. The first book of Genesis. Genesis 1. Do you know what it says in the beginning? It says, yeah, the whole heaven and earth and blah, 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 let there be light. It says God created in his own image a man and a woman. Yeah, you can look it up. I got religious people in here. Do you know that it says that in the beginning of the Bible? It talks about not just we threw a man down there. No. And they. It says, and they. That's right. It's not until the second chapter of Genesis where a rib is taken and Eve is made. Well, what happened to they? Well, because the first person that was there with Adam, her name was Lilith. And there is a book of Lilith, but it's not in the Bible. Because, you know, that whole King James thing, the King James version, well, you know that King James, he got a whole bunch of people together and he told them to edit things. He told them to, make shit right. They translated everything, all the different books. They translated everything from all over, and they edited stuff out. If it wasn't, going along with the flow, if it went against things, kind of like, Facebook did in modern times. If you said, well, that guy, Hunter Biden, he had to laugh. Nope. Fake news. Get rid of that. Don't let anybody read that. That's not along with it doesn't go along with the narrative. Edit that out. The sweet and sour sniffles is nope. Fake news. Here, this is the real story. Get rid of that. And that's kind of what King James did with the King James Bible. He had people edit it out and do it. And the books there's a whole bunch of them. There's a book of Enoch. Do you know who Enoch? That's the grandfather. Is it the grandfather or the great-grandfather of Noah? I forget. It might be the great-grandfather. But either which way, I think it is the great-grandfather. But yeah, there's a book of Enoch. Mary Magdalene, she has a book. They didn't find all hers. There's only about half of hers. But anyway. But yeah, Lilith was the first one. She was told to be subservient, bow down, do this, do that. She said no. And she left the Garden of Eden. That's right. She did. She beat feet. She said, I'm not doing it. I'm not following your ways. It's right there. It's in the Bible. It's all in there. Well, not all of it, but part of it is in there. So when she refused, God sent down 3 angels and to retrieve Lilith and drag her back. She made a deal. This is the lore that if I will, because see, Lilith is accused of crib death and nocturnal emissions from men, and if they wander and go astray, it's all Lilith's fault. They blame Lilith for all this stuff. But this because come on, look how Eve was portrayed. She's a woman. It's all her fault. Back then, it's the way it was. So Lilith was the bad guy, of course. But so she made a deal. She said, if you put this amulet on these babies, well, then they can stay alive. But all the rest, boom, I'm gonna get them all. So yeah, There's a whole bunch of stuff about Lilith. If you want to look it up in the Bible, most of the time when they are referring to a night creature or a screech owl, yeah, they're talking about Lilith. They are. That's right. And that part where what the hell is his name? Gilgamesh. Yeah, when he drove off he drove off Lilith and some other things from the wilderness and drove her away because she was trying to hide out in a tree. Well, Gilgamesh chased her away and did all that other bullshit. That's just some stuff. I mean, so when it comes to the heathen, the non-believing heathen who doesn't know anything about religion, who is an evil hate channel, that's just one little example of what I know about religion. Because again, I took religion class. I had to take a religion class. I know more about religion than Timothy does. And he's the good guy. Yes, Lilith. The Jews have spells and incantations about to how to ward off Lilith. But again, not my story. I didn't make it up. It says right there in the beginning. They, man and woman, they. Well, wait a minute. What happened to the shit, you know? But yeah, it's just there's all kinds of shit about Lilith. Who else? Well, there was the Sumerians. They had bowls with spells against her to keep her away and ward her off. She's even in the Dead Sea Scrolls. They talk about Lilith. Yeah, of course they say Lilith is a serpent from the devil of Lucifer. Yeah, she's a demoness. Is she? Is she? Or is she just some woman that said, I'm not doing what you say. Therefore, she was demonized. Did she really do anything? Did she run around and kill babies? Was she running around seducing men? Remember Mary Magdalene? Oh, she was this and that and the other thing. Was she? She walked with Jesus. Yeah. She has a book too, again. Matthew, Mark, Luke, John. There was Mary was in there. She was in there with them the whole time. It's in the Bible. She was walking around with them. It doesn't say anything about this and that and the other thing that they claim, but it's just the way they portray women then. Well, she's this. Of course she's a demoness. She's an evil thing. She must be the right hand of Satan. She was in the Garden of Eden, and she refused to bow down and do exactly what she was told. Therefore, she's a serpent, she's a snake, she's a demoness. Banish her. She's going to come get you. Here, do these little incantations. And like again, the Sumerians, they had little bowls and they had little little fucking things to ward her off because she would do all kinds of shit. Just, hey, just what's in there, what I read. I don't know. She's a big hero to some because, again, that's what she does. She was like, nope, I'm not bowing down and doing exactly what you men say or what you man or what God says, and you do this and do that and you must obey. So since she wasn't subservient, she was cast out. Well, there's all kinds of stories about in the Bible about women and remember David and Goliath? Remember David? Read that story once about the soldier, his wife, and the soldier. It's a long one. I won't get into all that. But anyway, The point being was that this evil, jealous hater of the do-gooder Tim, yeah, sorry, Tim, you don't know dick about religion. You don't know nothing about being good. You don't know nothing about nothing. Your whole entire life was a waste. You wasted every opportunity. You wasted your entire life. And now, at 65, you're going to run around to, no one's promised tomorrow. You got to live for today. Well, why didn't you live for the previous 65 fucking years, you worthless, moronic, flat-headed, turtle boy piece of shit? So, as far as this Margaret thing that you probably made up, knock it off. As far as this, oh, we have a law, you don't have a lawsuit for shit. You screamed, hollered, threw a fit in your video about spending $9 for a golf glove. And no, that's not slanderous because you said it, Timbo. It's not a lie and it's not made up. You said it. So there's no way you are going to go and get a lawyer and pursue anybody for doing anything. Now, if, which I doubt, by chance, it was anybody from the hater community here on YouTube or their followers that went after the business, that's dumb. Don't do it. But I doubt it was. It was, again, there's all kinds of places on the internet that talk about Tater and this and that and everything. And Tim. There's Tim threads everywhere. Not just on Reddit, but yes, on Reddit. But anyway, it could be anybody. And it happens all the time. Just like Tater's followers. Just like Carolyn, not my Carolyn, the other one, the dirty, nasty one that needs to run a brush through her fucking hair. Carolyn's RV life. You know, I went to this tire place and they were horrible. Those men were disgusting. Well, of course, all her fucking people were going to go call and leave messages and do, you know, so Tim, if people hate you or dislike you or think you're talking too much bullshit and you go do something at a company, good, bad, or indifferent, some people are going to go, hey, this guy's a scumbag. If you let him endorse your business, you're a scumbag. And they're going to go do dumb shit like that. It's just, unfortunately, yeah, line screws, Carolyn. Unfortunately, the world we live in. The internet is not a good thing. It's not a good place to be. If you're thin-skinned, you don't want to be on the internet. You definitely don't want to be on YouTube, putting your face on here and talking about, like Tim, I do this and I do that and here I am and you should do this and yeah, you're a moron. But, one, I do not encourage, endorse, or anybody mass flagging anybody else. Stupid. It only gets yourself in trouble. So, when Tim does that, and he's done it several times in several videos already now, that's dumb. And he can be reported for that shit, and he will get in trouble. I know that for sure. And I do not. Unless you went to the business and the business sucked, I do not encourage or endorse anybody just because one of your little fucking somebody that you hate or somebody that you love was treated good or bad. Just be, oh, I'm a fan of this person and they said they ripped them off at the tire store. I'm going to go. No, that's dumb. That's beyond childish. And just because you hate Tim and he talked about a bagel shop doesn't mean the bagel shop's bad. If you went to the bagel shop and the bagel shop sucks, by all means. But come on. That shit's dumb and childish. Let people run their business and make a living. Unlike Tim. they're actually doing something and making a living, putting money in their pocket. They're not out there sucking the life out of Social Security recipients and collecting their money through buy me a coffee and get me, oh my eye, and getting $300 pair of sunglasses. Well, guess what? I have eye surgery coming up on the 6th. So I think I might need a $300 pair of sunglasses. So let's fucking rally together and get old BVBV fucking pair of sunglasses. No, it's ridiculous. And you don't need fucking $100 shirts to go golfing, because you suck at that too, you flat-headed turtle boy. It's stupid. But he's the one that's sucking the life out of everybody. It has nothing to do with a business that he happened to go to and talk about and endorse on his channel. His channel is nothing. His channel is worthless. He has no content. He has no ability to do anything except con people into doing really dumb shit. And I do mean really dumb shit because, I mean, man, come on. How would you, I mean, if I could just walk up and down the sidewalk, this is a street. See the line in the middle of the street? That's so you know which way that side goes that way and this side goes this way. That's how streets work. Oh, there's a tree. I got more riveting content coming back tomorrow. I'm going to show you my toilet. Come on, man. And he gets thousands of people watching that shit 10 times a fucking day. I don't understand it. Timber! But somehow he does it. He manages to do it somehow. I don't know. I wish I could do it. I am a little bit jealous of that aspect of it. But him, his life, and the way he is, not on your life. Not on your life. I do want to show you something. Let's see. Is it on here? Yes. So, I'm going to tell you. If you want to, first of all, if you would like to, you can become a member of the BlindViews channel. That's right. Let me show you. Right there, there's a join button. Do you see the join button? Oh, I don't have an arrow, but it says BlindViews over here, and then join. See how it lights up? You can click that, and you can join. You can join BlindViews. There's, look, $1.99. That's the cheap one. Look at that. For just $2 a month, you can join if you like what I do here. We all know that here, there's a little thing at the bottom of the chat that you can leave a super chat right here during these live streams. Well, guess what? It's not here at the moment. This is because this is my channel and it's my stuff, so it says promote. I can promote this video. But if you don't happen to see it, remember Tim's infamous 3 dots? Well, if you click those 3 dots, oh, it's not in frame, but it says thanks right there. That one, yeah, it says thanks. You can click on that and you can give me a thanks on any video. Yeah, it might be there instead of promote. It might say thanks on yours. I'm not sure, but there you go. I don't have a buy me a coffee, so you can give me a super thanks instead. There you go. Everybody has this shit. Everybody on YouTube uses it. Yes, they do. Everybody gets AdSense once they get monetized. I know there's some big blowhards on here that I don't need the money and I'll never monetize. That's fine. Then don't. I don't give a shit. But it's there. Everybody does it. Millions and millions of people do it. Millions and millions of people activate the super chat, activate the thanks, and do all other stuff. Lots of people have little PayPal accounts. I have a PayPal account. Lots of people have Patreon. I don't have a Patreon, but lots of people do. Not a horrible thing. If someone wants to go and give you money, they know where to do it. They know how to find it. You don't have to say it every single video. You don't have to have big flashing lights and arrows and neon signs and, hey, send me money, send me money, send me money. You don't have to do live streams and stare at your phone and go, oh, come on, people, you better start paying or I'm getting off here. You don't have to do that. But everybody gets it. Everybody has ways. And I know Tim. Oh, buy me a coffee, buy me a coffee, buy me a coffee. Mention coffee. It's the best coffee. I'm paying it forward with your money. I know you give me $300, $400, $500 a month and I only spend $5 to pay it forward, but send me money so I can pay it forward. Click on this, click on that, send me money, give me money. I want a fucking shirt, but oh, they're too expensive. I guess I'll go get these shitty ones at Walmart. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Can you please send me enough to go to get the good ones? Boy, I sure could use some golf shoes. And then again, oh my God, could you imagine not seeing? Yeah, I could imagine not seeing you, prick. There's just so many things that annoy me about the man. And again, I still have not clicked on his videos. I will not give him a view. But yeah, he's desperate, and all he is smart enough to listen to somebody who is telling him, look, dude, all you have to do is, because you know he didn't come up with it on his own. It's the same person that told him where to drive to, how to put his truck in drive, how to fucking shake his pee-pee off after he's done peeing, and how to wipe his ass. Told him, look, these people ain't talking about you. All you got to do is this. Do something, stir them up, poke them, piss them off, and they will go crazy. And every single one of them people, or the one, Margaret, will get all her channels together and they will drive all of their people over to see what they're talking about because you pissed them off. And that is exactly what he did.
Yay!
Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, so it's just... Taste of the Demise was still open last I heard. These feet on. Oh, damn it. This Timmy fucked most of the 83 Dolphins. Yep, that's how I get everything. I really do. He doesn't get it from me. And like I said, Ray's, she plays whole videos, clips. I get clips from everybody else and what they say about stuff. And then Grifter's Anonymous, he tells us about what's going on most of the time. That's right. The infamous sloped roofs can be found only here in Pennsylvania. That's right. Secret Service has never before encountered a sloped roof until they came to Pennsylvania. It's a shame. Control made YouTube only cramp your style. What's their censorship and demonetization penalties? Yeah, if you get your shit age restricted, yeah, you get shoved in the in the back. Nobody will ever find your shit. Didn't get a notice. Oh man. Let's see. Late to the party. That's right. Yay. Oh, slip roof country. That's kind of funny, actually. Buy me a bottle of wine. Yeah, right. Lois was a redhead. Yeah. There's a lot of people that don't because, well, if a lot of people use music, movie clips, and sayings and all kinds of other stuff that they'd be demonetized and be getting they'd be getting in trouble all the time anyway. A lot of folks, not everybody, but yeah, there's lots of reasons why people don't go into the program and get monetized. Oh yeah, Cheeto. Yeah, she was Jill's buddy. That is correct. Timmy goes to president in the middle of slow forehead. Please don't send the past to people.
He doesn't lie to you. Beware of the bats. They might just poop on your head.
They might. You never know. The bats. The bats. That's right, the bats. The bats love Timmy. That's right. And you know who the bats really like? That big, fat, bloated mosquito. The bats can eat for days on that one big, fat, no-neck mosquito. Good old Monty. Oh, yes, Monty. We haven't forgotten about you. Time has passed, but we still remember. You're not off the hook yet. Yes, we will always remember. 'Cause I'm a petty prick. And here's another thing. Speaking of what Squirrel Bay said. See, these people that rely on YouTube, they can be in trouble at any minute. And I'm going to give you a really good example. There's a channel called Hickok 45, okay? This is an old dude. He does gun reviews. He has an amazing range. He has targets all over his backyard up against the hill and everything. And he gets all these endorsements. He gets free weapons sent to him from Bud's gun shop. He gets ammo and everything. And he goes out and he shoots and he talks about the guns, does all these gun reviews. He's been doing it for over 10 years. He makes his living doing it. His son has been working with him for over 10 years. That's how his son makes a living. All of a sudden, YouTube just made a policy change. Every single one of their videos is getting taken down one by one by one, or demonetized, or whatever. They haven't got their channel shut down, but they can't. Any video, the new rule, any video that is sponsored by, or like the Bud's gun shop sent them a gun to use, and he does it, he uses it, and then he sends it back. If he likes it, he can buy it, and he does buy them every once in a while. And the ammunition, the federal sent me over. Well, every single video that has that in it can't be on YouTube. So they're taking them down, and he's a big enough channel that he has a guy to actually talk to, and they went down, they said, and things are kind of getting worked out, but they have to go back to every single one of their videos and make all these changes and edit stuff out and do things so they can get their stuff back up. And this is a channel, again. Yeah, you saw that, Dullard? Yeah. So, Demolition Ranch, there's a whole bunch of them. But again, all these channels that for years making videos, following the rules, obeying the policies, doing what needed to be done, making a living. Some even hiring people and doing all kinds of stuff. Now all of a sudden, YouTube said, we're going to change this, and then yanked it all out. And it doesn't matter because, well, all my, just the other day, well, probably like 2 weeks ago, I started getting email blasts, boof, 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 from YouTube. This video got this. This video got this. This video is age restricted. This video is age restricted. This video is these 5 videos are age restricted. This video is age. All my vape stuff, anything that I said about having nicotine in it or nicotine's a part of it, you can't do that, can't say it, can't show it, can't do anything. So all those videos from way back, and I haven't made a vape video for what? I don't know, 5-6 years. But all those videos, boom, 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 they're all age restricted and this and that, and they're shoved in the hole and they're demonetized and everything else. Whatever. Not that big of a deal to me. But the thing is that's just the way it can go at any minute. At any minute. Just think if one day they said, well, anybody that is endorsed by, I don't know, we'll say an RV mattress company or anybody that, there you go, anybody that is endorsed by an internet company, whether it be Nomad Internet or Starlink or Connectin or anybody that has that on their channel, they have to be whatever. They just made a new policy. Could you imagine what would happen to all those people that rely on YouTube? Without it, they would shrivel up and die. But no, they don't think about shit. So yeah, I think anybody that relies on an internet thing like this that can crumble at any minute. Yeah, you can make $1 bazillion, do this, do that, make it, yeah, that's it, make it your life. Again, they won't get up and work 8 hours a day, 5 days a week to make an honest living, but they will work 16 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year to make 25 cents an hour. Doesn't make any sense to me, but hey, what the fuck do I know? Oh, man. Well, I hope you enjoyed this rant about Timothy. I guess I could make a video of Wacky Weed Brownie. Yeah, they change the rules all the time. You just never know. Don't leave your pistol in unlocked vehicle. Underwear, coffee, wine. Good to go. One thing we discussed, isn't it convenient? It happens only days after the attempt on Trump. Oh, yeah. That's what I said. They're like, man, we tried to bankrupt him. We tried to put him in jail. We even tried to kill him. I mean, somebody even tried to kill him. I guess we're just going to give it up. Here, we'll let this chick give it a shot. She'll be the next president. She will be. They all just love her to death. Everything she did on the border was great. And what was will never be. Yeah, she's awesome. Yeah, they'll vote for her. Having YouTube as a full-time job would be too stressful. One must say, yeah, you never know what's going to happen. We talked about it on here before. That's why you see people when it comes to certain times of year. I'm going to do Vlogmas. That's right. I used to put out 2 videos a week. Now I'm going to do one every single day. You know why? Because the ad revenue goes up. So now I'm not going to take vacation like normal people do. I'm not going to go be with my family for the holidays. No. I'm not getting ready for Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's. No. I can't. I have to make YouTube videos. And then when I'm done making YouTube videos, I got to sit down and edit and upload my YouTube videos. I ain't got time for family and good things like that. No. That's the YouTube life. And anybody that tells you otherwise is lying to you. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, they are lying to you because that's exactly what people do. Yeah, they do that all the time. They do it all the time. Yep, at any time. Yeah. Did you really? I have a video that has almost 1 million views. It has 900 and some odd thousand views. Didn't make a single cent off it. It was demonetized because it's about vaping. They act like it's fucking illegal. They act like it's crack or something. They act like it's illegal. You can fucking probably get on here and show you how to make fucking weed gummies and weed brownies and clean your crack pipe, but show somebody how to clear an error message on their vape thing. Oh my God, oh no, you're going to jail. We're sending the FBI to your house. You're talking about vape stuff. Oh my Lord. That's YouTube. Well, I'll tell you. Again, she has done nothing that I saw anyway. I don't know. I could be wrong, but she was put in charge of the border, and I don't even have to say anything. We all see how that went. The border is a fucking nightmare. Millions of fucking criminals and degenerates coming over here, fucking murdering people, beating up cops, bringing fentanyl over. Oh, how come there's a whole? Oh, it's families that are in need of. Oh, they're oh yeah, all these military-aged young men, all fit. Oh yeah, they're all fucking refugees. Yeah, we seen them beating the piss out of cops in New York. We seen them fucking beating women and killing people and doing, assault, on females and all kinds of stuff. But remember back when Trump was saying about the border and saying about, they're sending all these, oh, you racist piece of shit. But now that exactly what he said was true, they're not sending their doctors and their lawyers over here. They're not swimming across the river and coming through the border and staying in free hotel rooms. No, it isn't the doctors and the lawyers and the scholars. No, it's not. I'm sorry, people. And I don't care how far left leaning you are, and you can say that it's not. That's not who's coming here. But they just get to walk in. But, hey, whatever. And the economy, best it's ever been. I don't know where the fuck they are. I guess if you're a celebrity and money is no option and you can go out and buy a new Lamborghini and and go to the store and get whatever you want, I guess the economy's okay. But when you're poor white trash and you see things going up and up and up and up and up, and you can't afford a car, and if you can't afford the car, you can't afford the insurance or the gas to put in the thing. But the economy is the best it's ever been. Oh, and that car that you just bought, no, you can't have that one. You have to get rid of it. You have to buy an electric one. And that's twice as much as the one you just bought that you couldn't afford. Yeah. And you know where you're going to charge it at? We don't either, because the grid can't even keep up with your air conditionings right now because it's so hot. So I don't know how you're going to charge these cars that we are making you get, but you have to get one. Sucks to be you. Not my problem. And yeah, you think you can't pay the insurance on your car now that costs $20,000, $30,000? Wait till you got to get this one that costs $60,000. Not only that, wait till you got to get that bitch fixed. $200 an hour, and those batteries, 20 grand. Yeah, more than half of what you paid for the car. Yeah, to get your batteries changed. And it ain't like changing the batteries on your fucking little toy. You don't just open a little thing and take the flap and pull the batteries out. No. They got to rip the whole car apart. All the seats, all the interior got to come out. They got to get to the batteries, get them out, put the new cells in, and then put it all back together. So 20 grand for the batteries and another fucking 10 grand of labor because it's going to take them a month to do everything. But don't worry. The economy's the best it's ever been. You're going to have money out of your ass. And don't worry, if it gets real bad, we'll just give you more free money like we did before. And people like Tim, he can get it all. He can get 2 PPP loans and an EIDL. And he can get unemployment. So, what's the big deal? And don't worry. Don't worry. We even gave you mortgage forgiveness. And we're not going to tack it on at the end either. Now what's happening to people? Did you see? They got these, they're calling them zombie mortgages because they're creeping up out of nowhere. And people are losing their homes left and right. But the economy is the best it's ever been because Biden is awesome. And hey, who was his right-hand man? That's right, the vice president. So she's going to do a bang-up job. Don't you worry about it, folks. Everything is just fine. If you can't buy food, that's not our fault. Because the numbers say the economy is the best. Okay, we have the chart upside down and it's really going down and not up. But hey, we can tell you whatever we want to because we're the government. And we got MSNBC and the ladies of The View and fucking all these other channels on our side. So we can tell you whatever and they'll back us up. They'll tell you that Trump never got shot. There was nobody ever there. It never happened. It was all staged. We can tell you that because that's what we do here. And the economy is the best it's ever been. So with Harris in charge, we're good to go. China will be terrified if Harris gets in the office. They'll be going, oh no, we better not do anything now. When Sleepy Joe was in there, we could fly over our little balloons and do dumb shit, but not with Harris in there. No way. And again, the only thing that would be worse is if Gavin Newsom, the man who destroyed the great state of California and keeps destroying it. You see, he's lining up though. He's getting ready. Oh, yes, I made an executive order that we're going to clean up all these homeless encampments everywhere. Oh, why is that? Why now? Why are you doing that now, Gavin? For the last how many years you've been going, let these homeless people. I think we need $80 million to help these homeless people build their tents and have their encampments. And I know you people pay rent to have your businesses right along the beach and everything, but sorry, the police or no one else can come by and keep these people from shitting and pissing on your doorstep and keeping people from going into your business because they got to step over the crackheads shitting on your step. That's too bad. These people belong here. Remember how many years you've been doing that there, Gavin? Now all of a sudden, who dropped out? And Harris is there? And yeah, oh no, I endorse her fully. Well, why are you all of a sudden, we got to clean up these homeless encampments. See how good I am? See what I'm doing? No, you created this, you fucking bonehead. Your state is the most horrible state to live. Everybody's leaving that can. A Cracker Jack box is $3 million. To rent a Cracker Jack box, it's $3,000 a month to live in a place as big as this room. So, what's the big deal? And this moron is trying to take guns from people anywhere in the country to do some red flag laws. Oh yeah, well, We can do it. No, you can't, Gavin. Come try to take something. The dumb laws he does. Everything is so fucking expensive. Everything's crazy. Oh, we're going to do this and we're going to do... Yeah. Please. Please do that to the rest. Please run the country and do exactly what you did to California, LA and San Francisco and please do that to the rest of the country because it's not already fucked up enough. We need Gavin Newsom to lead the charge. And you know all those morons that live in all those shitholes in California will go, yeah, Gavin, we'll vote for Gavin. Yeah. The same ones that are going to vote for Kamala Harris. Oh, yeah, she's good. Yeah, we'll vote for yay. Because I got money out the ass. All I got to do is go to be or not to be. And I get $3 million to make believe, to play pretend. Whatever. I don't care. You can raise fucking milk to $19 a gallon. I don't give two shits. Gun laws. I don't need to carry a gun. I'll carry one anyway. Plus I got 17 fucking guys running around my house. They all got guns. Who cares? I don't need one. They all have one. They go with me everywhere. I got a fucking big ass car. I got 3 cars. I don't care. Gavin can do whatever he wants to. I don't care. Yeah, it's inconvenient to step over all the bombs and the fucking crack pipes and shit and piss everywhere. Yeah, I know. People used to come from miles around to come to the beaches and everywhere else, but now it's fucking tent city. But so what? I'll stay in my gated community up here in my big mansion. I don't give 2 fucks. I'll vote for this moron. The place is a shithole. I don't care what anybody says. You can't convince me otherwise. Now they're talking about fucking making oh shit, what's our fucking dude's name here in Pennsylvania? The new gov. For him to be the running mate for fucking Harris. I'm like, oh God. Wouldn't that be something? Shapiro, yeah, Shapiro. No, they don't like Fetterman no more. Fetterman one day woke up and went, hey, why are these people, why is this guy doing this and why is that guy doing it? I don't think he should be doing it. And then they're like, whoa, yo, dude, what the fuck? What are you doing? Calling out your own fucking Democrat. You can't be doing that shit. Well, I think they shouldn't be. Whoa, shut up there, big boy. Lurch, go back to sleepy night time. You're fucking talking shit that we don't like anymore. Yeah, they don't like John Fetterman no more. He started fucking waking up and shit. I don't know what happened to him, but yeah, maybe he fell down and smacked his head. I don't know. But yeah, they don't like John Fetterman no more. But yeah, Shapiro, they're talking about he would be a good one to run for Harris's VP. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's all nuts. I just want to know what's wrong with Kennedy? He kind of half makes sense. I don't know. It's just the whole thing, it doesn't really matter. I know that. I'm not that dumb, but you know, when your choices are Beavis or Butthead, you know, it's like, does it really matter anymore? Who cares? And that's the way it is. It's like you have 2 choices and they both suck ass. Again, you got Beavis or Butthead. You got fucking you got Homer Simpson or SpongeBob, you know? What is it? Who cares? I don't know. It's all nuts. It's all crazy. Everybody's wild and wacky. But hey, what are you going to do? Yeah, politics is a funny thing. I mean, it was bad back in the day, but it's really bad now. It's not even it has nothing to do with anything except, I don't know. Everybody's, oh, Oh, he's the biggest threat to democracy. And in the meantime, everything that you do is threatening democracy. Oh, they're the biggest this and that and that. Everything you do is... It's all fucking nuts. Where is Randy the Mobile Gambler? I don't know. He disappeared. He took the money and ran. Foghorn Leghorn. Oh, man. Thanks. Yeah, it's all crazy. Sarasota Tim. Yeah, I think she's going to win. If she stays in, I think she'll win. Because unlike Hillary, she don't just have the women. She got the women and all the non-whites. I think she has a better chance than a lot of people think. I really do. I really, really do. Everything's nuts, though. It's crazy. Again, I'm old. I really don't care. I have less time to live than more, so whatever. Blow the fucking world up. I don't care. Just do whatever you got to do until the world explodes. I don't care. Whatever you do to it. I don't care. All I know is I have my pew-pews. So I'll fend off people as long as I possibly can. And if it gets too bad, hey, I won't suffer. I don't care. I'm old now. Again. It's this much to the end. That much is behind. I don't care. Run the planet into the ground. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I can probably learn Chinese if I have to. I don't care. I like Chinese people. Whatever. I don't go anywhere and do a whole lot. I'm an old blind guy. I don't need to go anywhere. I can stay in my house. I don't care. You can't do this. You can't leave. I don't give a fuck. I'll sit right here. You can't say that. All right, I won't say it. What do I care? I don't give a fuck. Do whatever you want. Destroy the whole country. Turn it communist. I don't care. What does it matter? I see Russians running around. They're not that bad. They still do things and have things. I don't care. Cubans. I know a bunch of Cubans. Yeah, it's not the greatest life, but hey, they're still alive. They still eat. They still got shit. They still driving around. They're doing stuff. What do I care? Be communist. I don't give two rats' asses. You got a fucking monkey or a moron. What are you going to vote for? Who cares? They all suck ass. But just remember, making someone get an ID to vote and show it, that's racist. But making them get rid of their stove, their furnace, and their car and get it all replaced with electric shit, that's not racist at all. A $20 ID? Insurmountable fucking thing to do. Black people cannot do it. There's no way they can do that. You're a racist, discriminating people. You're keeping black people from voting because you're making them go out and do something that there's no way they're capable of. That's racist. So yeah, that's out of the question. There's no way they can simply obtain a $20 fucking ID. But buying an $80,000 car, replacing their furnace and their stove with electric shit, that's doable. What the fuck? That's not racist at all. That is the wonderful country we live in. And they can burn this bitch to the ground. I really don't care. I'm just going to go in and yank a lever. I'm blind. I'll just do this and whoever. I don't care anymore. Oh. Well, folks, I ranted about Tim and gave you my opinion on fucking disclaimers. I talked about religion and told you about Lilith. And some other shit. And we just talked about politics. So there you go. All the shit you're not supposed to talk about. We talked about religion and politics. And Turtle Boy. Yeah. But it was fun. So I hope everybody has a good rest of their week. I am going to, I got some shit to do tomorrow, so I don't know if I'll make a video or not. This weekend, I think I'm going to concentrate on the other channel and do some art stuff. I might even make a video over the studio and show some stuff and talk about what I'm going to do and why I'm going to do it, because basically I'm going to do some stuff as the eyesight fails, all this intricate detail stuff. I'm looking for other things I can do to still be creative and still paint and do some stuff. So yeah, I might do that for the other channel. So if you haven't and you are interested in my artwork and my creativity, please go over to my other channel, BlindViews Creates, and check out my artwork, because I will be doing shit over there. But I want to thank all my members. You guys are amazing. You guys are awesome. I got to do something for you guys too. I got to do a members live stream. Members only live stream someday coming up here soon. I just, with the eyes going wacky and me trying to get this other channel up and running and going and everything, I do apologize, but I do appreciate all my members. You guys are awesome. Yay! And I want to thank my moderators as always, and I want to thank all my subscribers. I think I'm like that close to getting 12,000. I'm like 11,980 or 90 or something. But yeah, I'm real close. Another little milestone, another 1,000 subscribers. But I want to thank all my subscribers, everybody that clicks on my videos and watches them, and definitely all you guys that leave comments, because one, they're fun to read, and two, YouTube loves that shit. And that's about it. So I guess we will go out with the bats. That's right, the bats. Everybody loves the bats. Don't you? And Timmy loves the bats too, don't you, Timmy? And remember, you don't have to agree with me, but there's one thing that you can count on.
He doesn't lie to you. Beware of the bats. They might just poop on your head.
Let me vent first. The Unabassist is in the house. SKB4's damn beats. Yo yo. Hey shouty, it's your live stream. We gon' party 'cause it's your live stream. I try not to live too much in the future, you know? Need I say more? I got my mind on my YouTube on my mind. Every day I'm buffering.
Every day I'm buffering.
My blind views. Blind views says it's an iced coffee straight from the McDonald's. Who let the trolls out? Who let the trolls out? Who? I know you smelling that hair, girl.
May all your babies be born toothless and naked. Don't let your meatloaf. Thanks for all the carrots, guys. Do appreciate it. Blind viewers are awesome. And I should know, because this is Blind Views. And that's the way I see it. Till next time, thanks for hanging out with me again on another Thursday.